About October, Ngozi was at her shop. Ngozi traveled away for business. She went to Abuja for business. Only to be told that police from Owerri went to her shop at Port Harcourt, arrested her sales girl called Evelyn to Owerri. She briefed us. We sent one of our colleagues, one of our lawyers, to go to police and find out exactly what happened. When he got there, the policeman became very, very unfriendly and treated our lawyer unprofessionally. The lawyer returned and they informed us. We now said, since the police at Owerri was not willing to cooperate with us and to do their job professionally, not all of them, especially that policeman, we now sent a petition to the Inspector General of Police demanding a transfer of that matter. That same petition, which they said for which reason they arrested our client, we demanded that Inspector General of Police makes an order transferring it to Zone 9. Consequently, our petition was granted. The petition was transferred to Zone 9. While the Zone 9 police was investigating the matter, Pascal went on air and started saying all manner of things. When we wrote him the letter, he left the issue and started talking ill of us as lawyers, especially when he said, I saw my DC when he said that this is the lawyer that aided them. And then they brought my picture on the internet. Some people were saying so many things that I aided Ibari Ogwa's children to sell Ibari Ogwa's property. And all that. Gentlemen of the press, I have decided to call this press conference today to explain our position in the whole thing. We acted professionally. No property of Ibari Ogwa was sold except that one he gave authority to Engineer IK to sell. And that sale was done by Engineer IK. His house in the village, which is directed that IK should use the money to finish, that house is in progress, almost being finished. The one at St. Max, Engineer IK has completed that house. Gentlemen, yes, this is our position. This is our position. And for his donation, Francis, like I told you, we have sold him for 1 billion naira before the High Court at the time.
Thank you. Tell us your names again.
My name is Barrister Teddy Obi Akware.
Okay, thank you. For how long have you been in establishing of the Ibari Ogwa?
About 2 to 3 years now.
And you are close with him?
Very, very close. Very close.
Okay, so can I ask a question? Okay, sir. I was privileged to be in the briefing of Pascal Onwuka, and he made us understand that this issue of you are claiming your position as the defendant, as a legal representative of Ibari Ogwa, the deceased and the family, that it came up later on that it is not, it's a kind of afterthought.
It's not an afterthought. Before Ibari Ogwa died, I did so many cases for him. Wrote so many letters for him. Wrote petitions for him. In fact, he saw me not just as a lawyer. He started confiding in me over so many things. He's been a lawyer, he's lawyer for quite some time. Not an afterthought. Not an afterthought.
So, Barrister, let me just ask you this question. Now it is internet, viral, that a lawyer aided and you've demanded for 1 billion naira for defamation of character.
Yes.
That Pascal should endeavor to...
On behalf of our clients.
Okay. So now, if peradventure this your expedition was not carried along, what will you do? If peradventure...
Duty of the court to look at our case our environment and see if it has merit. Then we know our environment and our demand has merit. As a lawyer, I cannot sit here and tell you that the court must grant it. But I know we have very good case. You see, the law you talk about, the courts are of different color. The High Court, the Appeal Court, and the Supreme Court. And we practice in all those courts. But we cannot stay here and tell you that the court will not grant our request. We have made our request. And we have filed our suit, and we are going to pursue it to the logical conclusion.
So, are you aware that there were times when the children, though according to they were not in good relationship with their dad, they demanded for a telephone chat with their father, video chat with their father. That sister of late Ibari refused granting them this request. Is it true?
This time they are making that demands. Ibari has passed on. Okay. And he left an instruction that his children should not be made to know. Like the son, Clinton. Okay. In one of his confessions in the house, said he was directed to be following the father wherever he goes, in case he falls down and die. That the first thing he should pick should be his handset and his ATM cards. Said he was directed by his mother.
Ibari was saying this.
That was what Clinton said the day in Ibari's house. In fact, I was in my house about 12 midnight. Ibari called me. I drove to the place. And they were interviewing Clinton. Ibari said what he did to him. That when he came back from medication, he found himself collapsing. The sisters complained of what Clinton put in their tea and all that. They heard Clinton and was interrogating him. He confessed that it was that thing was given to him by his mother. It was all these things Ibari put together. And then said, look, these children can no longer stay with me. Since I'm ill, let me relocate them to another place.
Okay,
he
sir.
did the relocation.
Amidst these controversies, as a legal luminary, as a lawyer to Ibari, what is your message to the family now at this point?
Yeah, my message to the family is that's an area we are not happy with. An issue of this nature is a family matter, which Ibari having passed on, the family now is in a serious money mood. My message to them is that intruders should not be allowed to enter their family anymore to destroy them. The young man Clinton should return back to his family and leave these intruders. Before his father died, his father brought him here and introduced me as his father's lawyers. And even after the father's death, he was here. I was asking me, where is my father? I said, whether your father, the issue of where your father is not of me to answer. He was asking, is my father dead or alive? I said, whatever the issue is, you meet your aunties. They should be in a better, your family members, they should be in a better position to tell you, I am a lawyer. My duty is to keep secrets. That's what I told you.
Okay, sorry. There is a pertinent question I want to ask you, sir. Before the date of the Ibari, this property close to ideal suit, this property said that was sold, was it sold before his date or after his date? And if it's after his date, when was it?